Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Vaughn. You already know I'm coming at y'all with another reaction video, man. In this one, we got Bruce drop him off and BALLHOG interview Hiatus, return to streaming, Lucky, God, Protect, new music. Now, these is a lot of, they got some interesting topics up in here. You feel me? Most definitely interesting. I don't know what I can keep in here and what I can't, but I'm gonna just react to it anyways. Drop it, cut it up how I do it, and yeah. So let's go ahead and get into this reaction, bro.
Uh,
Make sure if y'all watching the video, bro, make sure y'all like, man, for real. Make sure y'all like. Vultures, what's good, Vultures? Yeah, I see you this time. I see you when you come in. Just reacting to something, bro. But Bruce dropping my BALLHOG interview. Let's do it.
I obviously have to ask Bruce, like what has this like hiatus been for the past like time, like obviously if I didn't ask that, that'd be kind of insane. So
this hiatus, bro, has been.
Yo, what's up, guys? Just want to say that this video is powered by DistroKid. Let's get it.
I ain't talking, I ain't gonna lie, I'm zooted, y'all, bro. I'm zooted, I ain't gonna lie to you.
what's going on, guys? You're watching Cage Take Over right now, chilling in New York.
I'm just chilling.
And I got
for real
probably one of the more unexpected interviews on the channel.
So.
I got my guy Bruce, I got my guy Protect, and I got Eric.
Bruce been gone for a minute, bruh. Bruce been gone for a minute. I'm really interested in seeing like what's been going on. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas hated Bruce. It was forced. You know what I'm saying? My little 2 cents into the ocean of stuff that really don't even matter for real. I think once certain people stop fucking with him, a lot of people just follow that wave. You feel me? But who knows? I'm interested to see what he got to say though. Let's go.
Here, how's it going, guys?
Oh well, how are you doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. It's a nice day. Yo, it's so funny because Bruce, the first time we ever spoke, I don't know if you remember it.
Not really.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So
I know this is long overdue though.
Yeah, this is super. We've been talking for like a long time, but I did like an interview with Lucky, and then I think this is when you were like reacting a lot to like Lucky things, right? I guess when I was editing it in Premiere or something, there was like something that fucked up in the edit, so like you reacted to it, and yeah, I'll just play it.
Supposed to have that.
Good thing you can cut stuff up on YouTube, bro.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, this is my Duke's crib.
I thought that was my
that.
And then you went and you
What?
disliked the video, bro. But that's valid. I get it though.
I thought
because
that
that
was
fucked up
my-
your whole experience. You know?
Yeah, I was trolling though, but you did irritate me. That shit was crazy.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. But no, that's fine. That's the first time we ever
we
spoken.
good.
Now we're finally here, and there's a lot obviously to ask you guys. But I think the first thing, let's just like get this clear, bro. Like, are you guys related?
The world may never know.
For real?
I don't know the
You
answer to
like
that one, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nigga so
think it's nobody's
mysterious
business.
and
Like,
shit.
it's
He
not.
trying to be so
Is it?
mysterious.
Nobody business.
I just think you guys are like identical twins, bro. And if you were not related, like that's insane. There's no way.
Hey, talent and streaming.
I'm trying to make sure that's not my mic, but it's like, is this nigga Puffer that crisp? I'm hearing it on the mic or something. Like, what's going on? That's his shit, right?
Talent and rapping, right?
Yeah.
It runs in the fam.
Okay.
And we all got big noses, so shit.
Fair, yeah. Someone
Yeah, that's
did
that nigga Puffer, bro.
say in the
Nigga
comments
shit
of one of the videos,
crispy
like,
as
nah, they
hell.
got their noses are the exact same.
Be reading that shit all the time.
It'd
bro.
be like that.
It'd be like that, yeah.
really do.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I obviously want to ask like whether you guys are related or not. I'm gonna assume yes. Like, when was the first time you guys like actually met? Because I know you didn't. You're from Georgia. You're from Buffalo,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
What year would you say?
2021.
2021.
Yeah, 2021
That's
going
that
2022.
COVID time.
But was really knew of each other before that though.
Yeah.
We was chilling in Discord playing 2K all the time, like 2020.
Hell yeah.
I feel like going to.
Shout out to all the niggas that play 2K, bro. Like, all the niggas that blew up from 2K. I'm talking about Bruce. I'm talking about Duke. Niggas really don't know Duke Dennis started off on 2K, bro. But that nigga blew up, bro. I seen all of that shit. Soluminati. Punch Made Dev. Y'all know who that is. Yeah, he was playing 2K, bro. You know what I'm saying? Flight, Cash. Agent, Davis, damn near the whole AMP really. Yeah, I could keep naming, but it's a lot of niggas that blew up from 2K, bro. You know what I'm saying?
In the 2021 COVID era, ever since then, been locked in for real.
Yeah, friends before anything.
I feel like after we linked in person, played basketball, met everybody, like the whole collective and everything, like that's when it just really started to come to fruition. Everybody had their own talents and what they wanted to do, and everybody was pretty much set on
That's what's up.
what they wanted to strive for in their life.
That's what's up.
Would you guys say, like, if you could like both think of like your best memory together, do you think right now it would be the same thing? Like, you both thought of it right now?
I got mine.
Dude,
My shit.
How about you guys say it at the same time, you know?
You got yours.
I got mine.
Okay, on 0. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 0.
Miami.
Yeah, Miami. Oh God. Oh God, Miami for sure.
Where it all started, for real.
Yeah. I said ball summer, man.
Right? You heard too, right? Man, I want me to explain it.
Hell yeah, you go, bro.
Because I'm more so orchestra. Like, this is
Yeah,
where,
like,
this is where my brain.
Come on, you gotta explain
just,
that
you
shit,
feel
bro.
me? So,
Uh-oh.
going through like a hate wave or whatever the case may be, it's like, okay, what is something positive? You know, I got these positive group of people around me that are striving for something, and I'm big in my field to the point where I could plant seeds for my friends and family and watch them grow as well, you know.
I apologize if I'm not like talking a lot. You feel me? Like, it's an interview and they speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm really listening too. Like, all of this is like right now. Y'all getting like an honest reaction from me. You feel me? So, yeah.
So he had sent me this song, and this is before I even knew like of his music or anything. Mind you, me and this nigga, we just playing 2K. We playing in the rec. You feel me? Yelling at each other, smoking in Discord and shit like that. So when I heard his music, All on Me, it was like I'm riding in a black wing late night on some, feel me? Like, just going through it in my head. Then he sent me this song, like Baja Summer. I'm like, oh, I got a ring to
This
it.
nigga getting in depth with it.
You know what I'm
He getting
saying? Like, it's turned the negativity into something positive. And we decided to all go to Miami. And that's where BALLHOG Summer came about. Shot the video to that. Everybody was included. And then I was also made my move back to Twitch coming from Kick. So it was like, that was a big moment for me too. And everybody was just there. It was a fun time. Like, just the most memorable time, honestly.
Yeah. And I didn't even like the song. I hated Baja Summer. Like,
For real? At first you did?
That shit, I hated that song, bro.
Why?
Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just like had doubts.
BALLHOG Summer. Should I play it? I'm playing it.
BALLHOG Summer!
Nigga did run cause he mad. Just walking here with balls, you can tell we rich and glad. But hope we don't see that nigga cause we do my biz ass. We walking here with cash. I grabbing my bitch ass. Market ain't like that. Punch pussy boy, this is winning, so we about to pose and make it a hot ass summer.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not listening to all of that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? It's not bad.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just like had doubts, bro. And he was like, nah, bro, that shit hard. Like, we gotta shoot to it. Like, he pressed the issue. Like, no, bro. Like, this is the song we doing. I'm like, let's do it, bro. History was made, bro.
What do you think was so special about that song that you knew you had to do the video to?
The lyrics.
Yeah.
I feel like the lyrics really spoke to me at that time. Like, nah, bro, you tripping. Like, this shit trim. Like, niggas did run because they mad. That's facts.
Nah, that shit still facts to this day. So like,
facts to this day. So like, when the lyrics hit my ears, I'm like, this shit got a ring to it. You feel me? Like, it literally got a ring to it. He was like,
wonder what
bro,
he
I
talking
got
about.
way more harder songs than this. I'm like, bro, I know, but this is what's gonna get the ball rolling. And enough said, it did.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like,
That's what's up.
if people watch your documentary, Bruce, I feel like only then would they know that, you know, before all the success, you were like doing this for a long time. You know, you had some like years of struggle for sure. And I think 13 is when you started content, right? Tell me about what you kind of had to like
That's early
sacrifice
as-
back then, you know?
I feel like most of the things I had to sacrifice that I put to the side realistically, prom, you know, things that you that parents look forward to you doing while you're in school. Like instead, I'm just in a whole different room on the floor on the laptop. You feel me? Streaming, yelling at people, playing 2K, roasting people all day. So it's just like sacrifice even feeling the need to go to college, signing up for college or anything like that. You know, I full on took the risk. So I feel like that was the biggest sacrifice because I really put all my eggs in one basket. So, but came to fruition.
So you really didn't go to prom?
Nope.
What were you doing that exact? Like you were streaming that day?
Yup.
That's insane.
That's what's up. Hey,
I mean,
that's
I also
dedication
saw
for real.
something about how,
That's dedication.
you know, obviously like financially later in your life you did a lot better, but there was a point where you kind of had to like skip out on eating certain things that you wanted to, you know, like Chick-fil-A and things like that. You know, tell me about that.
It was nothing but noodle sandwich. Well, not even, I wouldn't say noodle sandwiches, ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, bro.
Ooh.
Like, it wasn't bad. That's good eats right there. That's really not eats, but it was a point in time where I was really just spending my money on clothes and anything that I got. So fashion part played a part too.
Why'd you spend it on clothes so early on? Do you feel like that it was because like that was helping the streaming shit too?
Nah, that was just my passion.
Yeah.
Like, I had to feel like I was always putting the shit on. So it came to clothes, and then it came to, all right, am I going to get
Bruce
this
definitely
PC
started
or am I
like
going to
a
get the Supreme box logo?
different trend.
You feel me? And I got the Supreme box logo.
For sure started.
So
Was one
I
of the
feel you.
first
Well,
people.
I don't want to turn this into like a finance podcast, but like what was like your first like financial independent moment where you're like, yo, fuck all the struggling, bro. Like I kind of made it.
When I was able to pay my mom bills, feel like, then when I started paying my own bills, I'm like, hold on, this life shit real. And bills don't stop. So
Yeah.
when I was able to help her financially and like, you know, give my dad money and stuff like that too, it just helped everybody around me. Like, I never knew that I was going to be the chosen one to be able to help everyone around me. So when that started to be shown, I'm just like, wow, it's a blessing. You know?
Protect, what about you? Because I'm gonna be honest, I only found out about you like a little over a year ago. And if you go on your Spotify, like it only shows music from 2024 onwards. But you know, you had another name, you're making music. How long have you been like grinding at this?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Since I was like 14. Yeah, so it's been a minute. If you look through my SoundCloud, like I always had songs that like did good, but like that was it. It didn't lead to nothing. So like it was just a struggle trying to figure out like how to like, you know what I'm saying, stay, you know, not just make a song and I should do good and then that's it. Like how do I make my name stay, you know? So that was probably like a big struggle for like the first like, I'll go lie 5-6 years I was rapping.
Yeah, a lot of people would like quit after like 5-6 years too, of like no one caring, you know?
I just loved it too much. Like even if I wanted to quit, like I find myself rapping the next day. So it was like, if you let it shit, bro, you're not gonna quit.
True, and it's some shit that you would probably do for free even if it didn't.
I was doing it. That's what I'm saying. I was doing it for free. So it was like money wasn't even the goal for real. For real, it was just keep rapping. You know.
What was the first thing that worked? You think?
First thing that worked, I think, All on Me was like, even before like BALLHOG. So I'm like, when I made All on Me, like I remember listening to it. Like, there's just no way like people don't hear this and like fuck with it. I really felt like I put my all into that shit. That's why I said All on Me. Like I put my all into that. You know. So that was like the first time in my like whole career where I was like, nah, this shit gonna work, you know, so.
Are we finna go and listen to All on Me? I think we're going to listen to.
Yeah, man. I want you guys to walk me through like that one day that you decided to form a collective. Like, but what was the one day where like you guys actually started it? You hit everyone up. We're gonna do this.
He already had the collective behind his name, and I'm just like, it felt like I was the missing piece to push it. You know what I'm saying? So like he already had his boys behind him who was supporting him from Buffalo, and I'm like, well, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like it's people around, like they gotta see how cool this shit is. You know, they don't even know who I hang around. Like most people, they try to figure out, oh, who's his friend? Who does he hang around? You know what I'm saying? So May, so it's coming up on a year.
Yeah.
Damn.
Year in the right?
Crazy.
So last year, May, that's when it was really like solidified, like, all right, BALLHOG shit.
Yeah. And it's crazy how much that has traveled. Like, any post about Protect, like, you'll just see the emojis, the ball, the hog. Like,
yeah, and that was always the point. It's so raw to see because, like, that was literally the goal from the beginning. Like, before all this. So like the fact that people do it without even saying nothing is like that was the whole point, you know?
Yeah. Well, tell me, just for the fans who don't know, list out every single member in the collective, just so everyone knows.
Well, shit, it's more than rap. You know, like it's me, Bruce. You got 7. Money Race, Band Sex, Samir, he do the clothes. T Gray shoot the videos. You know, Sneak was supposed to be here, but you know he got tied up.
He's hard, by the way.
Yeah, Sneak is crazy. Sneak is crazy. Yeah. Feel like I'm missing some people, but really like everybody we hang around, everybody you see us with, you know, BALLHOG and friends, you know. But yeah.
I don't know if you guys are like actively looking for people to join and stuff, but I'm curious, like, what does it take for someone to kind of join the collective?
Joining BALLHOG?
Me then, Sean. I feel like I have an answer for it. It's just like, can't be forced.
Yeah, it's not like a set, it's not no like checklist to join or nothing. It's not even like you could join, you know, it's not like it was before BALLHOG, it was already kind of like a thing where we already had our group. So it's like, you know.
It was already set in stone in a way, like where you carve something into the cement before it dry up. Yeah. And after it dry up, you can't really put nothing else into it. So
feel that. Oh, you never know, you know?
Yeah,
this nigga got motivational quotes and shit.
Like
inspirational.
I feel like we got a pretty set group. Great starting 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because Bruce, you're not like an artist per se, but I know you have like made a song. I heard when you and like you're on a stream, you played it.
He do got one of those.
Like I said, you're not an artist, but
My nigga Lucky laughing on the stream. No, Bruce. I ain't never seen that before.
I'm curious, like when like Sneak or like Protect is in the studio, I'm sure you come with sometimes. Do you ever just like give your input or like be like, yo, use this melody or these bars? Or?
Hell no, bro. I hate being in the studio, bro. I genuinely dislike hearing the same things over. Unless it's them, I can sit in the studio, but I never critique their craft because I'm not no rapper. So like even when I made that, I'm just like, I'm about to see how fast I can make something. Like, and I just literally made that within a day span.
Yeah.
And it was just so crisp. The bank teller really was blowing my fucking phone up though. It was annoying.
Yeah?
I swear.
He can do what he want.
Yeah?
For real. If he put his mind to it, he could be a rapper. But I don't think that's what he want to do. But he definitely could do what he want if he wants to.
Well, you put out the BALLHOG for Life project, and I feel like that was like really, really big moment. I saw that on the internet a lot. And it was pretty divisive, you know? There was a lot of people that loved it, a lot of people that like were shitting on it. It was divisive, but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
What do you feel like that project did for you, and like, is it everything you envisioned?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have only good things to say about that project. You know, like the whole point was to set the tone. You know, like that's why it's BALLHOG for Life. It's a BALLHOG tag on every song. Like I'm talking about balling. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what it was. That was 2024 for us, bro. It was just balling. Like you see it. We was playing basketball, all that. So, you know, I'm in love with that project, and I really feel like it did what it was supposed to do for everybody involved. You know, not just me. I feel like it set up everybody in a good way. So.
Like I said, bro, I'm sorry if I'm not speaking a lot in this reaction. I'm literally just listening, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll throw in stuff here and there, but you know, they speaking genuine. You want to listen to people if they're genuinely speaking. This ain't no joking. Nothing like this. This serious. You feel me? So continue.
I'm very proud of it.
Your beat selection is also like really interesting to me, you know? Like I don't think you've ever had a bad beat.
Yeah, bro. I used to like listen to dubstep and shit as a kid, so like I'm used to listening to beats with no lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole life I used to do that. So like beats is just like I know when I hear a good beat like instantly. So
you listen to dubstep like who like Skrillex and shit like that? Or?
I mean like bro, it was this YouTube channel. It was called like Bass Nation or something.
I know what you're
bro,
talking
you
about.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it was niggas like RL Grimes, like just crazy people. Like I'm trying to remember their names, but like they would just post like some random like beat like every day, and I'm just listening to it on YouTube like 6th grade.
Those are the days, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was a dancing nigga growing up.
There's also that one song that's like obviously super popular, but like Scary Monsters.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's like an anthem, bro.
Skrillex raw
for sure, bro.
Yo, what up, y'all? Hope you're having fun watching this Bruce interview. Quick PSA:
Beats early,
right? How'd that
Nigga
happen?
tried to
Like,
get
did
me
you
with an
already
ad.
know
I had
him?
to
Or?
pull an agent
Bro,
on
to
that.
be honest, I was just on his beats early.
on
So
him,
like
nigga.
I was just like, let me just DM bro.
In-video
Be like,
ad.
yo, you
It's
feel me?
crazy.
What's up with this beat? He sent it to me, got on it, and then, you know, when he started getting popular, like I had dropped Babysit around the same time. Everybody started fucking with him, so it just went up together. But yeah.
Hard, do you guys still work together to this day, or?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I did an interview because I went to London and I interviewed a bunch of the London artists, and one of them was my favorite, Jim Legacy. I asked him, I'm like, what are you listening to right now? And he's like, bro, just Protect, bro. You know, which is crazy to see how the music travels. So like, what's your thoughts on that? Have you heard his music?
Yeah, I heard his music. He's raw. That's just really cool. It's just love, bro. Honestly, like the fact that he even felt, you know what I'm saying, like he felt good enough about my music to say that on an interview. I appreciate that. So yeah, I fuck with bro.
What do you envision like 5-7 years for the collective? You know, I'm sure you guys have your nights where you just sit and you think and you're like, yo, bro, I imagine we did this and that, you know?
What I envision for it is to show the young black youth they could do anything they put their mind to. And you can also win with your brothers and people around you that's the same color as you. Or if they not, you know. I've had somebody say, y'all like the Odd Future Wolfgang of the underground. Like just a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just cause everybody got their own swag, you know, it's no, oh, what should I wear? Should I wear this? Should I wear that? Like everybody come as they are. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody believes in God around here. So it's just like we all have a belief and we all have faith in something. So I feel like that'll always prevail.
And what do you feel about the Odd Future and like compares and things like that? Like
that's crazy as hell. They have Frank Ocean, but I understand that.
Wow.
I understand what they mean by the movement.
Is that a crazy comparison? You know what I'm saying? Let me go back to that. These is a lot of odd niggas for real. But they music fire. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know all of them because I don't, but
Yeah, Frank Ocean. But
Yeah,
I understand that though. I understand what they mean by the movement shows within the underground and comments and people wanting to hear new music and stuff like that. So I'm proud of them. Honestly, I'm proud of what it's becoming.
I obviously have to ask Bruce, you know, like what has this like hiatus been for the past like time, you know? Like obviously if I didn't ask that, that would be kind of insane. So
This hiatus, bro, has been one of the most eye-opening.
I'm here for the whole interview, don't get me wrong. But this is really what I'm finna be tuned into. I really want to hear what he got to say about this. My dog been going for a minute.
Things I've ever been through, because this is the most time I've taken away from doing something I love, you know, to get realigned with just life in general and God, to be honest, because I feel like as you get things that you pray for, you become jaded, and that jaded feeling can lead you astray off of what you're really focused on and what
Jaded,
you really
though,
started
you know
it
what
for.
jaded
So
mean?
it's been a real eye opener. Definitely needed it, but I'm glad that I pushed the collective so hard before taking that hiatus to where they were still able to work and, you know, put me in the spotlight in some type of way while I'm gone.
I mean, you're saying it was really eye-opening. Like what were you doing in that 6 months, like day to day, or like what was memorable?
We went to Hawaii, like
That shit was raw.
just continuously working and keeping my mind busy and active, you know, like just working behind the scenes, just making sure my mental is straight. You know, that's number one, I feel like. And when I'm tunnel vision locked in behind a computer screen, it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of think about myself last when it comes to that because I enjoy making so many people happy. So when it was time to make myself happy, it was just like, how?
Right.
You know, like how can I pour back into myself after pouring into thousands and
feel
thousands
that,
of
though.
people? So
Interesting. But
Not with the streaming stuff, because you know what I'm saying? I'm new to this. I don't got that feeling right now, or I don't have that feeling. But in terms of like looking out for others, and then when it's time to like look out for yourself, it being weird, I understand that completely.
I'm happy
I'm
for you,
still
though,
looking
you
right
know?
I
here.
appreciate
I should
that.
be
Yeah.
like, bro.
You know, it's correct me if I'm wrong. This is just my thoughts.
get
You guys
right.
feel free
Trust.
to chime in. But like, I'm not gonna lie. I know streamers make a lot of money, and a lot of it is you sit behind a camera, and it's like you got to talk to your fans, and it seems easy. But like, I would never, ever, ever in my life want to be a streamer, and I'll tell you why. Is because every single one of your mistakes are like public and criticized, and you have to like, people say like, oh, I'm just being myself, but you have to put on a mask a lot,
Yeah, and that's where I feel like I'm very bad at wearing a mask. So,
Dude,
I
you
can
kinda are
understand,
bad
I
at
can understand where
wearing
you're
a
coming
mask,
from
yeah.
with that shit. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
wear no mask. Like everything is what you hear is what you get. How you feel is how you feel, But at the same time, though, a lot of people can't take the criticism.
And that's crazy because, I ain't even finna put no opinion on it, but, that's real though. He like telling y'all like it's hard for him to have a mask on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, to each his own. However you take that.
Criticism, and you have to more so
I'm
learn to
still
take the
looking
criticism
down,
because
but-
you're not always right all the time. As humans, we make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's perfect.
That's right though.
But
Humans, we make
you can't be
mistakes.
scared to be who you are in this world. You can't forget who you are neither. I feel like that's a big test to life too. Sometimes you go through an identity crisis, or you just have imposter syndrome for a couple months. Who knows? And you just more so have to understand like everybody's not gonna like who you are or who you're chosen to be. So some streamers, when they put on the mask, they hate the fact that they gotta wear the mask because they want to be who they are. Instead, you have to appeal to everyone else.
Right.
I felt that for real.
Do you
I
feel
felt
like
that.
you don't have any more relationships with like these other streamers, and you're just like gone, like you forgot about that? That's over with, and you're just solo now?
I don't put anything past any other streamers, or to be honest with you, I just feel like being around people who have genuine love for you and know you for you instead of somebody that they could benefit from, like a transactional relationship. Me, I never collab with anyone or something like that, but at the same time though, it's like I did start this by myself. I had to take a step back and look like, okay, you don't got to go sour on the world.
Yeah. Is there still even an interest for you to now come back and stream consistently?
Yeah, bro, I've been missing, bro. You know how hard it'd
Yeah?
be for me to not go down there and want to start up a stream. It's so easy, but like if I'm not all the way there, I'm not gonna half-ass anything. Like my energy, I'm not gonna half-ass it. I'm not gonna get on camera and fake it and just be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm the best I've ever been. Nigga, you know how hard this life shit gets sometimes, even when you got everything. But that's what I've been taking the time to do. So I'm just always, every day, missing it crazy. Every single day. Because it's what I love. It's all I know.
When do you think is going to be the time when you go back to streaming? Like, do you have a set date in mind, or?
Every time I set a date in my mind, the date comes and I'm just like, yeah, bro, don't set a date. But it's very soon. This year for sure.
I'm going to put myself in your shoes for a sec. I just feel like when you do stream, at the end of the day, you do kind of have to work with the algorithm in the sense where, like, if you don't post for a long time, you're going to be a bit scared, like, oh, is everyone going to come back and still watch me? Have you ever had that thought?
Bro, to be honest with you, when I left, I didn't expect people to even care because it was about me. But then when I started seeing the support from just my community, that I more so forgot that they grew up with me as well. So it's like they're missing their internet, you know what I'm saying, big brother in a way. Like I get DMs like, bro, I miss you. Like you would have thought I was, you know what I'm saying, like gone for real. So I never thought like, oh, will I have anything or any worry. I never had any worry of that nature because this is what I was just chosen to do.
When all the messy shit was going on in Protect, did you ever like hit Bruce and like give him some sort of advice on what you think you should do?
Yeah, I mean, me and Bruce, we talk about, all of us, we talk about, what's going on in all of our lives. So yeah, for sure, it was definitely, giving him my 2 cents on where we both felt it was needed.
If you guys like swap careers for like a week, like who do you think would be better? I'm curious, and just be honest.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a cool little question.
I'm not
right
gonna be
there.
no good streamer.
Cool
They not gonna
question.
fuck with me. I start streaming. So.
I think he gonna win in terms of who gonna do better.
Nah, because if I got to rap, I'm gonna go on stage and just face plant crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit might be hard though.
So who are the content creators in 2025 that you guys watch?
Brady.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Like, I really, honestly speaking, when I took time away, I really was looking for inspiration, but then I just had to
Brady
watch my
Goo.
old stuff.
For real.
I swear.
You couldn't find it elsewhere.
No.
Mm.
Because everybody's doing the same thing. You don't want to trend hop every month or, you know what I'm saying, do what everybody else is doing. I feel like content creation, kind of everything gets saturated, but saturated to a point where it's just like, it's not cool to be yourself anymore. People don't know how to be themselves. So
I feel like, Bruce, you were like one of the first, if not the first, to kind of introduce like the underground scene to streaming. Like that might be a bold take. I don't know if you agree.
You feel like that?
I think so. I think like, and I'm not even talking about like 2020. I'm saying before that, like Lucky and just like those artists, you know? Because underground goes like back, right?
Yeah. Lucky, Young Bands.
Yeah, young bands.
I was on a pretty hit. Like, that's my life.
Young Bands.
Like, I grew up
Man,
on
y'all
that.
know who that
And that's
is?
always going to be a part of me.
Hey,
so.
nah.
I mean, a lot of people tell me that, so
I
if they
think he
tell
got
me
like
that,
one
then it
fire
must be
song,
true.
Young
You know?
Bands.
So I take pride in
I
that.
think that's
for sure.
it though. No
Definitely.
cap.
I know you're kind of talking about trends, but the big trend now is like so easy, bro. If you just get an artist on your stream, like you're gonna go, you know? Why were you doing that at first, like starting off getting these?
Oh, should I even say this? He don't know what he talking about for real. Cause if you really think about it, these rappers use these streamers as promo, bro. I mean, you know what? I might have it fucked up. I'm just shut up because I don't even know.
These like underground rappers on your stream,
just
but like
up.
even like talking about it or reacting to, you know, like
Yeah. I mean, genuinely, because I like it. Like, I have to genuinely like something, like, or genuinely have a connection with somebody to even want them to be a part of what I have going on, too. Like, it's like the energy has to be there. You know, I just can't fake it, be like, oh, yeah, I fuck with your shit, bro.
But that's what it is
Pull
today,
up.
is what I'm saying, you know?
Like, yeah, bro, I fuck with your shit, pull up.
Yeah,
Stream, never talk to the nigga again.
that's what I'm saying.
Or her again.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because I remember watching this one stream, and I don't watch streams, but I just had a feel like I just saw this on Twitter. I was like, let me check it out. It was like Jack Doherty, you know, like you know Jack Doherty, right?
Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah. I don't like watching his videos. It was him, and he had like Rich the Kid on, right? And immediately I'm like, I already know this is gonna be so awkward, and like, what the fuck does Rich the Kid know about this like streamer, right? And it was the worst stream ever. You could tell he hated Jack Doherty, and I was like, I hate these like forced
I'm gonna have to
streamer
watch
collabs,
that shit.
you know?
I'm gonna watch that. No
Hey,
cap. I'm
man.
watching that.
It
I'm
be
reacting
like
to
that. It really do. It really do be like it's not nothing else. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know. It's crazy times we live in, bro.
I know it's kind of sad because I think there's just a dude at a label who sees the artist and the streamer, and they're like, yo, let's get him on, bro. Like, let's
Oh
get
yeah,
him.
so you know
I know
like,
everything. Yeah. You know, I know exactly how that played out. And even like with the whole, like, we can glance over it, like the Cardi and Aiden thing, like, I'm being honest, like, you know, a lot of it is not like, yo, I'm actually friends with you, let me bring you on, you know? So do you feel like that kind of needs to change?
I mean, in a way, it never will. You know, I feel like in a way, the rap game industry kind of intruded the streaming game industry. So
Yeah.
that fakeness kind of rubbed off a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's never a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. You know, it's transactional, like I
Yes.
said
I feel like he throwing. You know what? No, I ain't even gonna
earlier.
do that,
So
but
it works for one person,
he's
it may not
spitting,
work
though,
for the
for
other
sure. He
person, or it may work for
spitting.
both. And at the end of the day, it's just however they see it.
It was really interesting to see like the Lucky friendship. Like we got to see it on YouTube, you know?
And I fuck with Lucky, bro. On the intro to my streams, I'll be playing Lucky. Shoot, even some of my YouTube videos have Lucky in it, bro. I fuck with Lucky for real.
So, I was gonna ask, have you introduced Lucky to someone like Protector, you know?
Nah, not as of. I never thought about it, you know, because like I feel like in a way it'll just happen if it's meant to happen, you know. But me and I still DM Lucky, like we still talk, so it's like it's just so funny, like just coming up with him, you know what I'm saying, and still having that genuine connection. Like send him a picture of the same watch we got, and then he sent me a voice memo, bro. You need to stream. I'm finna drop some hard shit. Like,
Yeah.
It's just funny.
No,
Is there
Lucky
any
don't
music Protect
drop.
that you
No.
put on that you put Bruce onto that he really fuck with?
I can't think off the top of my head, but we be like switching aux and shit. So
Yeah.
I might play some shit he fuck with, vice versa. Like, he put me on Rack Baby OD. So
Okay.
that's like an example of just like,
Yeah, he's hard.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro, he raw. So
yeah.
it's just back and forth type.
I ain't gonna lie. For real. I really be playing like rock and stuff like that. Pop type shit. Like, you know, like Snow Strippers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Snow Trooper's hard. Yeah.
Shit like that be cool. It's kind of like EDM music.
Yeah, EDM. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I fuck with rock music as well. Hell yeah, like that's what all I've been playing really. Like the last like 2 weeks is just like my playlist with just like different bands in there.
Like what kind of bands?
Radiohead.
Okay.
The Sundays I was listening to. American football is hard. It's so much, like it's so many different bands, but Radiohead definitely stick out. So far, like right now, it's my number one.
I don't know none of this.
You know, we've been talking about your relationship with like music and stuff a lot, but
none against rock music,
just like
though.
outside of that, what do you guys do together like for fun? You know,
play basketball, shop, just bro shit.
Literally, bro, just like being each other's company, like you know, just like anything that you do by yourself, like tag along, like get something to eat, bring your mans, you know.
What's the unanimous spot you guys are going to eat, like, and like you guys will all like it, you know?
Canes.
What's the Canes? Yo, Miami, that was bad, bro. We was there like I'm not gonna lie, we probably had Canes like 6 times. We was there like 3 days.
Really, it's not that good.
Nah, but in Miami it was that good.
Bro, like,
all they got is the sauce. That's about it, bro.
if nobody can't think, bro, we going to Canes.
Yeah, that
Really?
is.
I remember one time, bro, I got the receipt or the check, and that shit said almost $200.
How is that even possible?
Damn.
Caniac combo.
I'm telling you.
Substitute that coleslaw with an extra toast.
Oh, okay.
That shit gonna run it up a little bit.
Yeah. The toast is good. I'll say
so
that.
good.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's our go-to spot.
Interesting. I do want to ask, you guys mentioned like playing basketball, like that's a big theme in BALLHOG, obviously. I know, Protect, you envision when you were growing up, like sitting courtside one day, you know?
Yeah.
Is that still like a dream for you? Do you see that happening?
Yeah, I still haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
So big dream, like big dream.
We on that one soon.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's the one game that you would want to go to? Like what team?
I gotta see LeBron play.
Yeah.
Retire, like mandatory. I never seen like any like big superstar play like in person yet. So definitely gotta catch LeBron before he go.
I definitely could envision one day, like, you know, like, yeah, it'll say like Protect, it'll say like artist.
I appreciate that, bro.
You know?
That's wrong. I appreciate that.
You mentioned playing 2K
What are
and you
these
love
little
basketball.
pop-ups,
And
bro?
it's called BALLHOG. What do you guys think was like the best 2K player that wasn't like a star? You know what I mean?
Like
So don't like not like 99 LeBron James or something.
oh, okay.
But like that one player you played with,
okay,
and
I
you're
see
like,
what you're
yo,
saying.
he's just so like, how is he so good? He's hot.
That's a good question. I think I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna have to go with Jamal Crawford, bro. Final answer. Jamal Crawford. Final answer.
Damn, bro.
Bro.
Rudy Gay for sure, bro.
Unfair, bro.
Damn, Danny
Rudy Gay
Green.
was tough.
Or no, not Danny
Jerry
Green.
Lamb, yeah, on
Gerald
OKC.
Green. He
Yeah.
talking about. He definitely
think,
talking
bro.
about Gerald
Rudy
Green.
Gay's shot just been so pure since 2K15. Though.
Gerald Green too, Rockets. Gerald Green.
Oh,
Stupid.
dude,
Jordan
he can dunk.
Clarkson, yeah.
Any player that can dunk and shoot.
You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Martin was crazy in 2Ks too.
Yeah, he's alright. Yeah, I'll say the best one, underrated one, bro. Jameer Nelson, bro.
Yo, that's
He
crazy.
was literally dunking. Yeah, that nigga dunking when
I was just shooting greens with him every single shot, bro. Jameer Nelson,
no
and he had that
disrespect,
form, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Short,
Evan
guy.
Fournier.
Oh, and
Bro, yeah,
He was on the
2K17,
Mavs,
his shit
I
was
think.
green.
Yeah.
I remember.
what do you guys think was the best
Rockets.
2K though? There's got to be the one
17.
answer. Nah,
You got 17?
I got 2K7.
there's one answer to
Damn.
this.
Now we think about 2Ks, huh? Okay, best 2K. I ain't gonna lie. Personally, my favorite one is 2K19. I can't lie. 2K19 was like the chef's kiss 2K for me, bro. Like that shit was perfect.
What you picking? 16?
You don't want to.
Oh, my favorite 19, bro. I'm not gonna
What?
front. 19.
This nigga know ball. He know ball, bro. 19 was perfect, bro. That shit felt like it was like OP and balanced at the same time. You feel me?
My favorite.
It's hands down 11, bro.
11? Oh, you
yeah.
going back.
Yeah,
You going
bro.
back.
To
Now, 11 raw, though.
11 was cold.
They had this one mode, it was
13
called
was
like
cold.
Situation or something, and you can pretty much set up like a situation like, okay, I'm LeBron James and there's a minute left and I'm against this team, you know? You could set up situations.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys got to go back on that. That was the best one.
Well,
sure.
you going back. I'm going to have to say 15 then.
Okay.
Oh, you got 15.
Yeah.
Okay, 15. That's where it started. Like,
Yeah.
15 is really where it started at.
Yeah.
I feel like
Park
that was a
and
staple
shit.
2K.
Would you guys
14 had Park, but 15 is where they really like bump that shit up. Like, okay, now we got affiliations and all of that shit, you know. Drip, real drip. Well, it wasn't real drip, but you know what I mean. They upped it a level from 14.
say that's like your favorite game, like of all time? Is
Hell
just
no,
2K?
not no more.
Nah, of all time, nah.
Yeah.
2K trash now.
For
Terrible.
me, I got Skyrim and The Last of Us. Those like my two like favorite. And what is it? Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I think it's the one where like you could like pick like 4 different heroes and like fight like. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was like for the PlayStation 2. That shit was.
He got a little sleeper little gaming
I
collection.
would say. I had to say Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1.
I started
Black
playing
Ops
that shit
1
on the
too.
Wii, bro.
That was my first
I gotta
COD
say
that I
Black
ever
Ops
played.
1.
Black
Yeah.
Ops 1.
Halo.
Halo.
Okay. If you had an Xbox, your answer is going to be Halo for sure. No, I feel that. You mentioned playing basketball a lot, right?
Halo was my
I've
first
seen like
Xbox game.
little clips of you guys play here and there. Can't really tell like how good you are. Let's just say like you versus Bruce in like a 1v1 up to 7. Just honestly, you know, who do you guys think would win?
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
done beat multiple people in this room in a 1v1 I've never played.
Yeah, that, me and him never played.
Really?
Me and him never played.
I would say I'm not even.
like a little bit,
It was like
fake though. Like
yeah,
two,
it was like
2 points,
line,
3 points.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But
Them niggas
We gotta play.
ducking each
we gotta
other.
play.
I'm gonna answer that. We
I've
gotta
never,
play.
we haven't
Yeah.
played 1-on-1 yet.
Ever?
No,
You're kidding, bro.
I swear it was a point in time when we was in Atlanta hooping every single day. 1-on-1s.
Bro.
He was nowhere to be found.
What did you say? I was ducking.
He was dead ducking. Hey, yo, God.
Now you gonna get a 1v1
Got his
now.
ass.
For sure,
I went on a little win streak too, so.
What do you think your like playing style is, Bruce? Like if you could compare it to like an NBA player.
Nah,
I'm so
be
in and out of,
honest.
like,
And just be realistic. Don't be like
I'm a
LeBron or
3 and
something.
D ass nigga, bro.
Okay.
Like,
for real.
I swear.
Like a McHale.
Nigga say he
Bridges.
a
Nah, you
3
definitely
and D.
3D.
Nah, in some moments though, something just happened. Like my like Mike shoes just activate. You feel me? And I just can't.
I feel
miss.
that, man.
You really not lying.
I done had games where I literally just spark shit. Like
Talk what about you? Who's like your player like comparison?
Damn, bruh. Shit, in my head, I feel like I play like Tyrese Maxey, but
Okay.
on camera it might look a little different. But that's who I'm trying to like, you feel me, be when I'm on the court. Tyrese Maxey.
Okay. I can see that. Hey man, I appreciate
That's
you guys,
decent.
man. Super cool to sit down with you. Obviously there's the
Oh,
streaming
damn,
stuff that
that's
I've
the
always
end of
watched
this?
and stuff, but
This
I just
video
feel
was
like
kinda
the
long,
next
man. I
kind
don't
of
know
chapter is like the
How I'm gonna
music,
chop
you know.
this up?
And you guys are like literally
Let me
just
see what you
started.
gotta
Bro. Like
say.
it's like the first year or so. You said. So I want to see how this like progresses forward. I see big things for you guys. You know.
appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So I guess last thing is just like, what's kind of your message for the youth? You know.
To the youth, man, really be yourself. I'm not gonna lie. Being yourself is probably like the most important thing that you could do. And like everybody say that, I feel like, but like truly though, because if you get somewhere not being yourself, you're gonna end up getting lost because that's not, you wasn't really supposed to be there. That's not you, you know? So whatever you do, just be yourself within it, and then the universe will let you know if you're supposed to be doing that or not.
You say be yourself. That's facts. Also find yourself as well. Find yourself.
This nigga voice just threw me off. Like he did not sound like this earlier, bro. Am I tweaking? He did not sound like this earlier.
Before you become
They
yourself.
spitting though.
Then once you become yourself, and just be smart.
And I feel like the only way you find yourself and realize who you are is putting your faith in God. I can honestly say that. And anything that you believe, you gotta have faith in something that you believe. So I say one thing: always have faith in something. Because if you don't have faith, then you're gonna fall for anything. So be yourself, find yourself, and if it's hard for you to find yourself, look to God.
Ignore them haters too.
Ignore the
Oh
haters.
yeah.
Yeah, hate don't mean nothing. Hate just mean you doing something right.
Everybody gotta hate.
For real.
Everybody got
That's
haters.
real.
Shit, even janitors. Some niggas don't like how janitors clean toilets. What can they do? The toilets still get clean.
That's a good point.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Nah, I feel y'all, man. Well,
Damn,
man, I
that's
appreciate you guys,
crazy.
and yeah, man, just excited
That's
to see what you
real.
guys do. So yeah.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having it.
Hey man, shout out to Bruce, man. Actually, let me go back to the other screen. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here. Hey, shout out to Bruce, man. Shout out to them boys. Shout out BALLHOG. You feel me? It's good hearing that he's straight. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the fruits of his labor. You feel me? This was a more chill reaction. I ain't really get riled up. You feel me? I'm just listening, just reacting to my dog Bruce. Real genuine. Like this, if I was by myself without recording this and having to post it, this is how I would listen. Facts. But that's done with this, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all.